We are on WCS Shakura's Plateau. We got InfinityCOL as the yellow Zerg and KingJuz as the green Terran. I'll show you positions in a second once it loads. Son. I'm, of course, once again, Wave, and this is my stream, Wave Fighting TV, where I train to get better every day. And here we go. Just running the lower right, it's InfinityCOL. I always have to look at his name, because it's like InfCOL. There's a really weird named Cole in our clan too. But this is InfinityCOL, lower right corner, yellow Zerg. That's his overlord right away to spawn. It's going to be pretty good for him, in my opinion. We're going to check once more. Just randomly check. I just randomly check the people in the stream because, you know, I don't want any cheating. I do not want. It's kind of sad that, yeah. It's gonna do that. Can't casting a tournament. SCP Scout going to supply people, yeah! Got a little bit excited there. But yeah, let's talk about TVZ for a sec, yeah? So this is obviously a lower league match. We won't see any like GM skills here. But you know, it doesn't mean that it can't be a good game. Not by any means. I've seen some of the best games in lower leagues. Especially that one where I saw a bronze beat a Grandmaster. That was hilarious. Let's see. Check to make sure there's no problems with my stream, because sometimes... So, basic strategies that I've seen a lot, actually, from like Tasia and people like that, is 2 racks. Marine King Prime loves 2 racks versus Zerg. Double Reaper, Fast Hellions. All these very, very common, very good strategies versus Zerg as Terran. Because, you know, as a Terran player, I hate Zerg. I despise them because they're so good at killing Terran. They're so good. So almost all the Terran strategies are really just based around harassment to get an equal footing versus Zerg's macro. This game looks like we're going to see maybe a CC first. Although he seemed really scared of like cheese, so we put on a little bit of extra supply depot there. He has been scouted position-wise by Cole. Cole could go up there and like scout more. This is a full wall off, but it's not really a big deal because we're going to see a 15 hatchery here if we can. Oh, look at that engineering bay blocking the hatchery. Of course, he could just take his third, but you know, whatever. It's really cool that he's already blocked that off, making him take his spawning pool, really early spawning pool. Maybe he scouted that. That would have been really cool. So right now, Zerg player actually behind. Terran in a good position to start a little bit extra macro. Got his SCV Orbital Command done. Got his mules. Let's look at the income. Yeah. So right now, see for a sec there, it's like, yeah, Terran's behind, and now there it goes. When you see the mule, it's like 100 more minerals because that thing is worth 4 SCVs, and I think it doesn't like there's a cap for the mineral lines that's like 18 to 30. That's a soft and the hard cap for how many workers you can have before you stop getting income, and I think mules might ignore that. I think they might only. I think if you have 30 guys, I think mules will actually still increase it. It's pretty crazy, right? That's why a lot of Terrans just go mules. He's got his hatch down now, though. He's gonna go some gas here. Let's look at the APM. Let's see what's going on APM wise. The Terran player, you know, has consistently higher APM. Not that it really matters. He's getting his CC up now a little bit later, but he denied that expansion, so they're actually fairly on par. Fairly on par. We might see some like roaches here. Maybe see some mutalisks. One of those two is usually the openers when you don't have speed going. Does he have speed going? Let's check. No speed yet at all. He's ganking a factory now. CC's almost done. So yeah, they're you could say they're on par. Looking at the food and stuff, you would actually say the Zerg's a little ahead. The Terran actually though is ahead because this hatchery was delayed for so long. The Terran player is now super far ahead because he's got 2 orbitals, and when we go back to look at his income, it's probably going to be a bit above once the mules go. He's going to some good defensive here stuff. He's got some factory going down. He's going to do the double Hellion mix. Going to do some really heavy harassment. He knows he probably delayed that hatchery. He's probably going to scout for some thirds. Going to look for some drones to roast. Very good strategy in my opinion. I think the Terran player, despite his early BM Comets tournament, is actually playing quite well so far. Let's check really quick. Good. Very good. Just I hate it when people cheat. I hate that. It's like that's why I hate people like Combat X who just like cheese their way and cheat their way up to Grandmaster. It's like, why even do that, man? Why even do that? I mean, you're gonna snipe the Overlord there. Just it makes the game worse. And I don't think that's a good thing. I think that the higher level play we can have in StarCraft 2, the better. The more fun everyone's gonna have watching and playing. It's yeah. People like Don Magoo, people like Select, people like Tasia, they will totally agree with this statement and that you shouldn't cheat. You should play at your best so that they can play at their best and so that metagame can evolve, so the game itself can evolve. We've got 2 expansion guys. Brood War did not get popular until Brood War. StarCraft 1, not actually that fun until their first expansion. We've already seen so much competition and so much awesome from this game before the first of 2 planned expansions have even popped out. So a lot of crazy things in the future for StarCraft, for sure. Get in now if you haven't gotten in. It is the time. Seriously. We're going to see Engineering Bay and Armory going down. I was going to say double Engineering Bay, but he's got the 1. That's perfectly fine, though, because that means you can... That's 2 structures that do upgrades. Usually you'll see double Engineering first, which is, really good. He's doing some Hellion poking there. Upgrades are always really cool. He's probably going to go for damage first, which is very, very standard, getting damage first and then damage on mech as well. Because he's already going for that siege check. He's gotten the Hellions out, he's harassing. The Terran player actually playing quite well. Getting Stim almost done here. He went for damage upgrades first. Maybe he's going to go for Thors here in a sec. He got that armory awfully early, honestly. He's keeping his money really low. If you look at Zerg's money, it's just so high up. It's ridiculous. Way high up. Man, look at that. It was at 1,300 for a sec there. Now it's 800. He really needs to take his 3rd or do something. Oh, poor Cole. Cole is actually the champion of last week. He did some amazing games, surprisingly. Not to say that he's a bad player. It's just like he did like some diamond level macro, diamond level micro for those games. It was very good. And this game, it feels like he's just not holding out very well. His macro's behind. I think that juke with the Engineering Bay really hurt him. The Terran player keeping really good map control. He sees everything except for up here. But that's fine though, because they're like cross positioning wise. He honestly probably cares about the cross position more than the diagonal. Nothing going down for the Zerg player at all. Not a damn thing. No mutas. Oh wait, what is this? Roachborn Infestation Pit with tech has been decided. Gonna go for some Roachling Infester, looks like. We'll see how that works versus this guy's probably Marine Medevac mech. Although we don't see any starport yet, so it's a little bit too soon for me to say any starport units. That is the standard we see a lot, though. Let me just say, is Marine siege tank Medevac. That is the standard. You will see a ton of pros using that. Hellion's doing some roasting action out here. Gonna stop that creep spread before it even starts. Very good play. Gonna get some extra free hits, but the Hellions get the surrounded. Oh, he picks off 1, 2, 3 Hellions. But the Hellions, even when you trade with Hellions, they're still gonna do that line damage. You can see this. Almost every one of these Zerglings was at least touched in some way by that flame. But he took out the creep tumors. He's gonna make Cole go back out there and do some more. Delay the creep right to his 3rd, which is basically the creep highway that supports both bases. Lets him reinforce when stuff goes down. Oh, it looks like a big push is coming out here. A big push. We're gonna check real quick here just to make sure. I'm being really just cautious here about the viewers. It looks like we're all totally into this game. Oh, look at that. Siege tanks, Marines getting the double damage upgrade. He's already started the level 2 damage upgrade. Actually, yeah, he does have mech damage upgrade. Wow. Getting his starport now. Throwing down another CC. He feels probably really safe. He's going to go out there and just screw things up for the Zerg player. It's going to depend on his siege macro here, really. He's going to try and... He scans. He sees where the army is. He's going to kill so many Zerglings. All the Zerglings. Oh, so good. So very, very good. This is why usually people will bring air with them now, or build a floating factory or barracks, so that you can see up there. He's going to see the spine crawlers. He's going to take care of that 3rd. He's going to start sieging up. Look at that placement. He's not going to let anything come up to mess with this attack. He's going to take down that stuff so hard. And back here at this base, we see a bunch of lings and roaches. Not the optimal composition here. The infestors, if he gets them out, will be quite good versus marine ball, because marines are honestly kind of hard to not fungal. They're really easy to kill with fungal. But look, he loses almost loses the tank. So close. Look at that thing, 17 HP. Back at his base, he's just like macroing up. He realizes he has the macro advantage. He's been taking advantage of that the whole game. Taking advantage of Cole's kind of slow third, just stopping the third completely. But now the infestor tech is out. Burrow is almost finished. He's making an overseer to go check things out. And I don't know what's going to happen here. This guy has not started moving up. He's just chilling back. This force versus this force, it's kind of hard to tell who's going to win. You've got 4 siege tanks, a bunch of marines versus infestor roach. Obviously siege tanks counter roach pretty easily, but some mutalisks. What? He got a spire somewhere in there. I totally missed that spire. There it is. Total juke. Total juke. Roach, infestor, muta. I don't know if this is going to work out for him though, because like unless he gets perfect fungals in the marines and kills them all, those mutalisks and roach and DPS combination is really good. Oh, look at him going out there. Oh, he's gonna waste all of his infested Terrans on that. Oh no, they did absolutely nothing. This Terran player knows that and is pushing in. But a bit of BM there by KingJuz. Can't be happy about that. He's just gonna macro up. He's got his third up, doing a planetary. Got some missile turrets and everything. Here we go. Siege tanks sieging up out there. He's going to slowly destroy. Now I could be BM here and be like, oh no, it's fine. He's playing like a bronze player. But you know, we're not going to do that. We're kind people. Oh, look at all the drones just die.